150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You to the newly renovated R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. This afternoon, it's a CCIW Conference Tournament quarterfinal matchup as the number 3 seed Elmhurst University hosts the number 6 seed Pioneers of Carroll University. Good afternoon, my name is Mark Kruger. Let's meet the starting lineups, and for that, let's go down courtside to our public address announcer. Here is Bruce Hill.
For Carroll, 6'1" freshman number 20, Justin Steinke. For Elmhurst, 6'3" senior number 10, Dominic Blanco. For Carroll, 6'3" senior number 22, Karen Hall. For Elmhurst, 6'6" sophomore number 15, Jonathan Zaginski. For Carroll, 6'2" freshman number 33, Tyler Miller. For Elmhurst, 6'5" senior number 23, Lauren Thomas. For Carroll, 6'6" freshman number 34, Josh Hudson. And for Elmhurst, 6'4" senior number 24, Jerry Montello. Pioneers are coached by Paul Jones, assisted by Kyle Jones, and Michael West.
So there you have the starting lineups. Both teams trying to move on to the semifinal round, which will be played on Tuesday. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the Illinois Wesleyan at North Park quarterfinal matchup. Illinois Wesleyan is the number 2 seed. North Park is the number 7th seed. That game just getting underway at the Shirk Center down in Bloomington. The Blue Jays come into this game with a record of 6-2. Meanwhile, the Pioneers have played 12 games. They are 5-7. Ocean Johnson, Josh Hudgens to jump center, tip controlled by the Blue Jays, and we are off and running here in Elmhurst. Glad to have you logged on to Blue Jay basketball quarterfinal matchup. Both of these two teams, Jinko gets it inside, and the lay-in is no good by Levon Thomas, just a little too strong, and he's going to commit the foul. And actually, it's going to be on Jonathan Sapinski. Both teams, their starting lineups, the same starting lineups as when these two teams played each other here back on February 11th. It was the Blue Jays home opener, and the Pioneers came away with a 2-point victory, 72-70. And that three ball is good by Taryn Hall, the senior. Boy, he has had a breakout season for the Pioneers this year, averaging 17.5 points per game, over 5 rebounds per game. The senior from New Lisbon, Wisconsin, gives the Pioneers the 3-0 lead here, just underway. Here's Jinko. Thomas into the lane, fades, can't get that one to go. Both of these head coaches in their 8th season as the head coach of their respective teams. John Baines, of course, the head coach of Elmhurst University. Paul Combs in his 8th year at Carroll University. And this one is going to go out of bounds to the Pioneers. 3 officials today: John Garcia, Greg Gerritsen, and Dave Gobrish. Paul Combs said that this is the youngest team he has ever coached in his combined 22 years as a head coach. 3 freshmen in the starting lineup: Steineke, Miller, and Hudgens. Taryn Hall is a senior. Justin Gruber is the junior. And there's an offensive rebound by one of those freshmen, Hudgens. And 2 officials looking at each other. Travel or a held ball? And it's going to be a held ball. Take another look at it there. Went up with it. Yeah, could have gone either way, and they called a held ball. 18 on the shot clock here. 2 20-minute halves on the men's side. And it's going to be an offensive foul called here now against Carroll University. It'll be on Tyler Miller. Actually, it's on Josh Hudgens, pardon me. His first. The other 2 quarterfinal games, the number 1 seed Wheaton Thunder is at home. That ball game getting underway, taking on the number 8 seed Milliken of Big Blue, the Big Blue of Milliken. And the other quarterfinal matchup, Levon Thomas breaks free, puts up the shot. That's no good. Pioneers in transition. Steineke is going to have it blocked by Levon Thomas, but they're going to say that Thomas got some body contact, and so for Levon, that's his first. Well, let's take another look at it here. Looked like a clean block. Okay, down low there in the midsection, Levon did get some contact there. And so Steineke to the line here to shoot 2. Steineke is 79% free throw shooter on the season, hits the first. Hunter Merritt into the game now for the Blue Jays. Hunter was battling an ankle injury, but he's okay now and should provide a good spark off the bench here for the Blue Jays. And Ethan Bellino, a sophomore, comes in for Carroll University. So Steineke's 2 free throws, and it's 5-0 Pioneers here with 2 minutes gone by here in this first half. Jay Militello strong to the hoop, and he was fouled by Gruber. And for Justin, that is his first. Take another look. Militello splits the defenders, goes up nice and strong, and he will shoot 2 for the Blue Jays. Jay is an 81% free throw shooter. Fenwick product hits the first. And that's the first points of the game for the Blue Jays. 5-2 in favor of the Pioneers here. Pioneers are averaging 62.8 points per game. Blue Jays like the tempo a little faster. They're averaging 77 points per contest, but the Pioneers, they can lock it down defensively. They're a good defensive ball club. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Miller getting it inside, so the two freshmen connecting. However, Hudgens couldn't finish the lay-in. Chinko holding up top now. Chance for the Blue Jays to tie it up if they could hit a triple. Chinko drives, baseline, puts up a shot and hits. Dom Jinko, he has developed, boy, that mid-range jumper is almost unstoppable if he is left wide open. That first meeting here, the 2-point loss for the Blue Jays. Militello and Zapinski each had 10 points. Zapinski with a block right there on Taryn Hall. Steineke comes back into the game for the Pioneers. Ryan Mendoza into the game, also Carter Sturgeon for Coach Combs. That's about as deep as the Pioneers are going to go. Five to 4, early going here. Quarterfinals of the CCIW Conference Tournament. Bellino's shot is off the mark, and getting the rebound is Zapinski. Militello, and there's some body contact and a blocking foul will be called here on Ethan Bellino. And for Ethan, that's his first. It's the third team foul. Again, nice aggressive take by Jay Militello. And into the game is a sophomore, Wes Hooker. He comes in for Ocean Johnson. Wes, boy, him and Ibrahim Job last year were such sparks coming off the bench, and that's the same for this year. Hooker, very athletic person. Slashes to the hoop very well. He's really worked on that perimeter shot, and there he hits a triple right there. Hooker had 11 points in that first meeting between these two teams here on February 11th. The two teams 2 days later played at Carroll on February 13th, and Elmhurst returned the favor and won 81-72. So this is the rubber match, if you will. Both teams winning on the visiting court. Taryn Hall had 22 points in that game at Van Male Fieldhouse between these two teams. Justin Gruber back into the game, replacing Bellino. The Blue Jays' last game was February 27th at Carthage, and Carthage won that game 80-71. That three ball is off the mark, that time by Mendoza. The Pioneers did get a game in on March 2nd at Milliken, as that three is off by Hooker and a whistle and a foul. They beat Milliken in Decatur 66-60. But the Blue Jays probably glad they didn't play. So I mean, they've had a rest. They didn't play since February 27th. Hunter Merritt, by the way, picking up the foul. But in between February 17th and February 27th, that 10-day span, the Blue Jays played 6 games in those 10 days. Shot is short by Justin Gruber. So they should be well rested here going into this afternoon's game. Job on the putback after his own miss, no. And Gruber battling for it, and finally it's into the hands of Hall. So Job had a couple of good opportunities there and couldn't capitalize. Talking to Coach Baines before the ball game, he's just said his club was worn out in that February 27th game at Carthage, and I can't blame him. Playing their 6th game in 10 days. Blue Jays had a lot of games canceled at the start of the season. Mentioned they have only played 8 games coming into today. The Pioneers have played 12. And now into the game for the Pioneers is number 4, Isaiah Smith, a sophomore, 6'4" sophomore from Omaha, Nebraska. 7-5, the Blue Jays have rattled off 7 straight here, and another nice take that time by Wes Hooker. See Wes at the drive, he can do that very, very well. He penetrates nicely. He scored all of his 11 points in the very first meeting here in the first half back on February 11th. Leaves that free throw a little bit short. He'll have one more. Pioneers do a pretty good job away from Van Male Fieldhouse. They're 4-2 on the road this season as Hooker misses both free throws, but Merritt got the rebound. Hooker, the penetration, off the glass too strong, and what's the call? Hall was there. Block or a charge? They're going to call a charge on Hooker. You see Hall come over, and he held his ground. So an offensive foul on Hooker. At home, the Pioneers are just 1-5. So they seem to get the job done on the road. Shot very well in that 6-point win against Milliken on March 2nd. Taryn Hall, Justin Gruber combined for 39 points in that victory against Milliken. That bad pass that time and the turnover. Isaiah Smith throwing that ball away. Two turnovers so far in the game for Carroll, just one turnover for the Blue Jays. And a timeout taken here. 14 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Blue Jays hold on to a 2-point lead here. 11:41 to go in that Illinois Wesleyan game against North Park. Wesleyan winning 15-9 over the Vikings. 11:38 to go in the Augie-Carthage game. Augie leading by 2, 15-13. And at Wheaton, the #1 seed Thunder, with 13 minutes to go in the first half, lead Milliken by a score of 21-12. Carroll have started this game shooting from the field 1 of 9. The Blue Jays 2 of 8. Pioneers, again in that first meeting, giving the Blue Jays their only loss here at R.A. Fagnall Hall, had 4 players in double figures. Justin Steineke had 17 points to lead the Pioneers. Job got another offensive rebound and his kick out to Militello, and on that pass he was fouled. Tyler Miller picking up the foul, his first. Jonathan Sapinski returns for Coach Baines. Taryn Hall is back in for Paul Combs. Coach Baines, I'll tell you what, he has, in my opinion, this is one of the best coaching years that he has had here at Elmhurst. You think the entire team, they did not practice the entire month of December. His starting backcourt from last year has not played all season long. Here's a steal away in by Justin Steineke, and that ties the game up at 7. Jake Rohde, the All-American, out with a leg injury. Nick Perry broke a bone in his ankle, the same bone twice. He is not playing. He hasn't played all season long. There's a 3-ball by Bryce Drews. And so he's had to have other players fill in, like an Ocean Johnson and Wes Hooker, Hunter Merritt, Bryce Drews. All these guys have contributed nicely, and just the development of some of these players, like Dom Jinko, has developed into a nice player, as has Jay Militello. So, this team has really come together. They're an unselfish group, and John Baines deserves a lot of the credit for the success of this year's team, in my opinion. Hall for 3, and he buries another one. Got to close out on him, no doubt about it. His second from downtown, and we're tied at 10. This figures to be a close one. Both teams very balanced scoring. I mean, either team, they can have 4 or 5 guys scoring double figures in any game, and they have proven that this season. There's a steal and a turnover. Carroll now with the ball. We're tied at 10. Poked out of bounds by Wes Hooker. Ocean Johnson back into the game now for the Blue Jays, and back in for the Pioneers is Carter Sturgeon, the sophomore.
Rosa back in for the Pioneers.
Top of the key now is Gruber. Blue Jays man-to-man defensively. Through the hands there of Sturgeon, so the Pioneers turn the ball over. Here's Ocean Johnson holding on the near side. Pioneers also man-to-man defensively. Ocean, baseline, and he lost it, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Johnson turns the ball over. Levon Thomas, the senior, coming back into the game for the Blue Jays. Thomas averaging 10.5 points per game, 7 rebounds as well. Jay Militello is your leading scorer for the Blue Jays, averaging 13.8 points per game. Dom Janko, 13.1 points per game. Ocean Johnson, 10.6 points per game. Another 3-ball by Taryn Hall. So the Blue Jays with 4 players that average double figures. Taryn Hall, I mentioned he's the leading scorer for the Pioneers, averaging 17.5. He's got 9 already, 3 3-balls. Militello trying to answer with a 3, and he does. So Jay with his first field goal, it's a triple, and at the other end, it's Justin Steineke, the freshman, getting the lay-in from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 15-13 as the pace has picked up a bit here. Midsection of the first half. Thomas, he'll launch the 3 and he'll hit. Just about the same spot as Jay Militello hit a moment ago. So both seniors connecting from downtown for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst by 1. 16-15. I mentioned the Blue Jays 25-5 a year ago. Hall's shot was missed. The Blue Jays were undefeated in non-conference competition last year. Militello takes it all the way. They are the defending, a timeout taken here by Paul Combs and the Pioneers. Carroll wants a 30-second timeout. The Blue Jays are the defending CCIW conference champions. Last year they beat Wheaton in the quarterfinals, 71-58. And then in the semis at Gregory Arena, they beat the North Central College Cardinals. The Cardinals were the #1 seed, and the Blue Jays beat them 71-60. And then they beat Illinois Wesleyan in the CCIW Conference Championship at North Central, 78-72. It was the first CCIW Tournament Conference Championship in Elmhurst school history. And of course, they earned the automatic bid into the NCAA National Tournament. Did the Blue Jays? They won the first 2 rounds of the tournament. They were going to play Pomona Pitzer College in a Sweet 16 round here at R.A. Fagnall Hall, but COVID-19 entered the picture and everybody's season was cut short. 3-ball by Hall. That one is off the mark. Tipped around. Zapinski got the rebound. Janko ahead to Thomas, running the floor nicely and lays it in. Wow, the Blue Jays, they certainly look energized here this afternoon. Thomas now with 5, and the Blue Jay lead is 5. 20-15. Hall takes it all the way off the glass and in. Taryn Hall elevated nicely, and he now is in double figures with 11. Boy, he is a tough player. Militello, he'll try a 3-ball. Back of the iron, Zapinski tapped it, but it looks like it's going to go out of bounds off of Hall. It'll be Blue Jay basketball here. We are halfway through the first half. Steineke back in for the Pioneers. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. CCIW Conference Tournament quarterfinal matchup. The #3 seed Blue Jays, the #6 seed Carroll University Pioneers. 10 on the shot clock now for Elmhurst University. Skip pass over here to Janko. Janko drives baseline, tried to dish it off to Zapinski, and it was off of Jonathan's hands. And Jonathan, boy, he can't believe that one. It looked like a Pioneer player knocked it out, but Blue Jays turn it over. 4th turnover of the half for Elmhurst University. Blue Jays shooting 7 of 15 from the field. Pioneers 6 of 17 from the field so far to start the game. Tapped away. Ocean had a near steal. Ball is loose, and now we got a whistle and a foul. Militello and Miller were battling for the loose ball, and they're going to give the foul to Jay. And if you're a head coach, I think you can live with an aggressive foul like that. For Jay is first. It's the 15th foul. 16 fouls for the Pioneers. 9:25 to go here in this first half. Well-played game here as expected. Fadeaway is good by Josh Hudgens. Hudgens, his first 2 points. He had 12 points the last time these two teams met on this floor. Dobchenko with a beautiful move to the hoop, his second field goal. And the lead is 3 now for the Blue Jays, 22-19. Hunter Merritt getting ready to check back in along with Ibrahim Job. Into the lane, a tough off-balance shot by Steinecke, and Thomas got the rebound. Zapinski faked the 3, now drives, kicks it out. Jay spots up for a triple, yes! Nothing but net for Jay Militello. He already is in double figures now with 10. Blue Jays by 6. The Blue Jay bench on its feet here. And the lay-in, nice move by Tyler Miller, the freshman. Should mention no fans are allowed here in R.A. Fagnall Hall due to the following CCIW conference COVID-19 protocol. Ocean Johnson, top of the 3, and he buries the triple. Top of the key, I should say. His first points of the game. The Blue Jays 5 of 7 from behind the arc to start this game. The Pioneers 3 of 7 from downtown. All 3 of the Pioneers field goals coming from Taryn Hall. Steinecke, and he hits. Justin Steinecke now with 8. 28-23, Blue Jays by 5. Both teams substituting frequently. Line change here for both teams. Ethan Bellino getting called for the foul, his second. And that'll put Dobchenko to the line. He is an 82% free throw shooter. Leading free throw shooter on this Blue Jay team, and he buries that one. He'll have one more. Merritt, Job, and Bryce Drews back into the game for John Baines. Blue Jays by 6. And now it's a 7-point lead. The 2 free throws by Jinko. Blue Jays are 4 of 6 from the free throw line. The Pioneers are 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Down low, shot is blocked. And Rocco Ronzio with the shot attempt. Here's Ocean Johnson, lost control of it, but they're going to call a travel violation. Turnover for Ocean Johnson. Rocco Ronzio, number 24, 6'2 sophomore. He's a local kid, Arlington Heights. He went to Hersey High School. 6:48 remaining here in this first half. The winner of this afternoon's game will move on to the CCIW Conference semifinals on Tuesday night against the winner of the Illinois Wesleyan North Park game. Gruber on the drive, kicks it out, and it's tapped out of bounds by Jinko. Up update on that Illinois Wesleyan North Park game. 24-18 Illinois Wesleyan with 3:45 to go in the first half. Carthage trailing by 5 at Augustana. And the number 1 seed Wheaton leading Milliken 32-19. 3 balls off by Gruber at the buzzer of the shot clock. 3 ball, Merritt. Short. And a rebound taken down by Ronzio. Still a 7-point lead here for the Blue Jays as we approach the 6-minute mark of this first half. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you the live coverage of Blue Jay basketball here on BlueJayTV.com. We're glad you logged on. And a foul is going to be called up top here by Bryce Drews. Drews, a 6'4 junior from Hillsdale, Michigan. Militello back into the game for Johnson. Wes Hooker comes in for Jenko. Constant substituting, keeping his players fresh is Coach Baines, and he hopes that that will pay dividends late in the second half. 5:56 remaining here in this first half. Blue Jays up by 7. Whistle and a foul away from the ball here. It looks like it's going to be on Mendoza. Another freshman for the Pioneers. That is his first. And it's going to be Drews to inbound it. Some pressure now by the Pioneers. Hooker will get it across the half-court line. He's guarded by Mendoza. Jay looks over at Coach Baines for the play. Militello wanting a screen from Merritt. 10 to shoot. Jay's going to have to manufacture something. He drives baseline. It's double teamed, and it went off of Jay's fingertips. So the Blue Jays turn the ball over here. Militello has 10 to lead the Blue Jays. Taryn Hall has 11 to lead the Pioneers. Well, now he's got 14. His 4th triple of the half. Taryn Hall. Hall shoots 44% from behind the arc. Boy, he can flat out shoot it. Militello from the elbow leaves that one short. Got it back, however, off the glass. Nobody was fouled. Hall today is 4 of 5 from behind the arc. Good job by Militello getting the offensive rebound. Tyler Miller picking up the foul. That is his 2nd. So Jay Militello, a very good free throw shooter. 81%, hits another one. Jonathan Sapinski back in. Justin Steinecke back in for Paul Combs. Also returning for Carroll University is Rocco Ronzio. 2nd free throw is also good by Militello. He has had a solid first half here for the Blue Jays. He's got a dozen. Hudgens guarded by Hooker, 13 to shoot. Nice drive, the left-handed lay-in is good by Justin Gruber. His first 2 points of the game. Gruber is a junior, averaging just about 7 points per game from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. Visited that town a couple times. As the Pioneers now are within 4, 32-28. Zapinski backing in. Or I should say that's Bryce Drews, excuse me, he missed the shot. So now the Pioneers with a chance to cut it to 2, or if they hit a triple, would pull to within 1. Gruber looks over at Coach Combs for offensive instructions. 3-ball attempt by Hudgens is off. Rebound to Hunter Merritt. Militello faked the 3 and on the drive, lost it, got it back, puts it up and in. Boy, when the Blue Jays are aggressive and they're attacking the hoop, good things have happened here in this first half. Militello with 14. Him and Taryn Hall each with 14 to lead their respective ball clubs. Blue Jays by 6. Oh, near steal by Wes Hooker. Out of bounds to the Pioneers. Ocean Johnson back in for the Blue Jays. And Mendoza and also Sturgeon back in for the Pioneers. 1:43 left to go down in Bloomington. Illinois Wesleyan leads North Park 28-24. Halftime in Rock Island, Augustana by 3 over Carthage, 39-36. Another 3-ball attempt by Hall, no good. Johnson got the rebound. 2.5 left to play in Wheaton. The Thunder lead Milliken 36-25. Here in Elmhurst, Blue Jays by 6. 34-28, 2:36 to go. You are up to date on all 4 of the quarterfinal matchups in the CCIW Conference Tournament. Zapinski back out to Drews. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson puts it up, short, tipped around, back out to Militello. His 3 is good. His 3rd from downtown. 17 first half points for Jay Militello. Blue Jays by 9. Bryce Drews with a foul at the other end here, and for Drews that's his 2nd. So Jinko comes in to replace him. Ronzio back into the game for the Pioneers. He replaces Mendoza. Steineke to the line. He will shoot 2. Steineke, 1 other trip. He made both of them. And if he can hit this free throw, he will become the 2nd Pioneer to get into double figures. And he does. Steineke 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's the only Pioneer to get to the foul line here in the first half for Carroll University. 7-point lead for the Blue Jays. Johnson with authority. And you can see the leaping ability, the quick leaping ability of Ocean as he slams it home. The lead is back up to 9 for the Blue Jays. Nice drive to the hoop and a lay-in by Justin Steineke. Wow. Nice aggressive move by the freshman. 39-32, 7-point lead for Elmhurst University. Militello, guarded by Gruber. Oh, makes a beautiful move, takes it to the hoop and lays it in. Jay Militello is the difference in this game so far. 41-32. The lead is back up to 9 for the Blue Jays. 3-ball attempt by Steineke as well short. Militello captures the rebound. Jay is 5 of 7 from the field. He's 3 of 4 from behind the arc and a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 3 rebounds as well. Timeout taken by the Blue Jays here. 19 points for Jay Militello. He's actually 6 of 8 from the field. One minute remaining here in this first half. Again, the winner will move on to the conference semifinals on Tuesday night. The conference championship game is scheduled to be played on Friday, March 12th. Again, the Blue Jays are your defending CCIW conference tournament champions. And boy, they have played awful well here in this first half. Jay Militello with a game-high 19 points. He's got 3 triples. Taryn Hall has 14 points for the Pioneers. Under a minute to go now in this first half. Jenko behind the back dribble. Penetrates off the glass and in. Tough take by Dom Jenko. He's got 8. And we got a whistle and timeout. I think Justin Gruber may have drawn a little bit of blood. And so that's why they stopped the clock. He's going to come out. And the trainers are they're going to quickly attend to him. .43 and 7/10 seconds to go here in this first half. They put a new 30 seconds on the shot clock, but I believe they're going to change that. The officials, I think, are discussing what to put on the shot clock right now. Well, looks like they're giving the Pioneers a fresh 30. All right, so about an 18-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. By the way, they've gone to the half down in Bloomington. Illinois Wesleyan leading North Park 32-24 at the half. Augie leads Carthage at the half, 39-36. Wheaton leads Milliken at the half, 40-27. Wheaton, if Wheaton would hold on to win, they would take on the winner of the Augustana-Carthage game. And as I mentioned, the winner of this game here will take on the winner of the Illinois Wesleyan North Park game on Tuesday, as they're drying off the official basketball, perhaps some moisture and or blood on the ball, so they've got that all cleaned up. And now we are ready to go here. Final moments of this first half here from beautiful R.A. Fagnall Hall. I mentioned at the top a refurbished R.A. Fagnall Hall. It is a beautifully refinished the floor. Steal here by Johnson, and a foul will be called here against Isaiah Smith. And the Pioneers are over the limit, so Johnson will shoot. Those good quick hands of Ocean. Resurfaced the floor. They put new bleachers in, new paint job here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. It really looks beautiful. So hopefully one of these days you will be able to come and see beautiful R.A. Fagnall Hall in person. But right now, we're glad you logged on to Blue Jay Basketball. We appreciate it. 2 shots coming now for Ocean Johnson. His first trip to the foul line this afternoon. Sophomore from Schiller Park, went to Leiden High School, hits the free throw. Tyler Miller back into the game, number 33. He's got 2 fouls. .point lead for the Blue Jays on the 2 free throws by Johnson, 45-32. Blue Jays playing awful well here in this first half. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to go in the half. Only 5 different Pioneers have scored in the first half. The majority of the scoring coming from Steineke and Hall. Here's Hall. 6 seconds to go. Hall faked the 3. That 3 ball is off. Ocean got the rebound, and that will do it. 1 half of basketball in the books here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. Good first half by the Blue Jays. They lead the Pioneers by a score of 45-32. We'll take a break here and come back for the second half. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Embark on a journey to a new future with an advanced degree from Elmhurst University. Whether you want to take your career to the next level or discover an entirely new direction, Elmhurst University has a graduate program for you.
12% of our population have a master's degree.
We're in a period of specialized master's degrees.
The advanced degree is a time to get more specific into some areas that you're interested in.
I believe that when you're looking for a graduate degree, you have to be ready.
You need to do some exploration up front to get some idea of what's possible, what people on the outside want and are interested in, and to begin to think about how that may match with your own abilities and interests.
Spend some time thinking about what they're passionate about, what they really enjoy, and what they want to learn more about.
But it's people that may want to better themselves in their career. They might want to look to another industry or maybe even another career. But many are coming just for that personal achievement. It's something they always wanted to do.
At Elmhurst, we believe the educational journey should be student-centered. You'll notice that difference from the moment you connect with us. You'll join a network of professionals and peers who will support you throughout your studies and your career, connecting you with employers all over the Chicago area. You'll hit the ground running, tested, proven, and ready.
I think part of the reason that a person would want to go to graduate school is so that they can get launched into their professional niche. We're able to really get to know our students personally and professionally and really challenge them, push them, and support them in all the ways that graduate students need support.
And we're also in a good position to help you clarify for yourself what your goals are, what your strengths are, what the possible matches might be for when you're done, and we will work with you to do that. So that sort of personal touch, I think, is more than just a saying here. I think it's very real in the way that we relate and interact with all of our students.
And we also help with job placement. The CPE, the Center for Professional Excellence, has been good in helping with resume building, job interviews, whatever it may take.
Our program directors will support you through every step of your journey. Elmhurst faculty aren't just experts in their fields, they're dedicated to expanding your reach with fieldwork, professional connections, and real-world experiences.
We know you. I, as program director, know every single individual who's in the program. I know why they're here. I know what they're looking to do. I know their stories. I know when situations come up that might require us to be a bit flexible and adaptable.
We really have a lot of fun, and we're really good at supporting our students through this rigorous program.
The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to.
By train or by car, from city or suburbs, our campus is easily accessible, and our proximity to Chicago, a world-class metropolitan center, means lots of opportunity for consulting projects, networking, and career advancement. You'll love the flexibility of part-time and evening options that allow you to move at the pace that works for you. In fact, some programs are offered entirely online.
We're easily able to give individualized attention to our students. We can really personalize their education.
Also connect our students with our alumni, building those relationships with their peers, building those relationships with their faculty members. Those students are able to make those connections and build lasting relationships for the future.
One of the things that inspired me within Elmhurst is to take on bigger responsibilities. I'm taking a lot of experience from the things that everyone else has done and from this cohort and from Elmhurst and trying to develop this in our company. So overall, it's been a great experience.
You know, if your company now values you, just wait until after you go through the full program. There's absolutely no way I would be able to do what I'm doing now without this program.
Built on 150 years of preparing students for successful careers and lives, Elmhurst University is well equipped for the future. So come tour our historic Arboretum campus and check out our top-notch facilities, from our state-of-the-art nursing simulation center to our speech-language hearing clinic and our small hands-on classrooms. You'll gain the skills you need to succeed.
Graduate school is affordable, and I think more to the point is a good value.
I think it's an investment in your future and an investment in a field that you are passionate about and want to pursue.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
I'd love to tell students not to look back. You want to always look forward, and they tend to gain momentum as they get into the program. At the end, it's just a wonderful thing when you're handed that diploma and you're able to celebrate with all your friends and family.
Pursue your graduate work at Elmhurst University and take that life-changing journey to your successful future.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education, and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior, and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Randy Morales. I'm a freshman, and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes, and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Chick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Chick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence hall.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon. And depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class.
One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving these students the experience of a lifetime and the ability to become who they're meant to be.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to change our lives.
Welcome back to RA Fagnall Hall, halftime of our CCIW Conference quarterfinal matchup between the Blue Jays of Elmhurst University and the Pioneers of Carroll University, and the Blue Jays lead it by a score of 45-32. My name is Mark Kruger. So glad to have you logged on. Blue Jays really played well in that first half. They shot 5 of 27 from the field, 56%. They were 7 of 10 from behind the arc. Jay Militello was 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Blue Jays were 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, the Pioneers 12 of 30 from the field for 40%. They were 4 of 13 from behind the arc, which was good for 31%. A perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. The Blue Jays did a great job on the boards, out-rebounded the Pioneers in the first half, 19-11. Turnovers, the Blue Jays with 7 first half turnovers. Carroll University with 6. Leading scorers, first for the Pioneers of Carroll University, Taryn Hall with 14 points. He was 5 of 9 from the field and 4 of 6 from behind the arc. Justin Steinecke, the other Pioneer, in double figures. He ended up the first half with 12 points. Those two players, I mean, they combined for 26 of the 32 first half points for the Pioneers. So that's where most of the offense is coming from if you're Carroll University. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, I mentioned Jay Militello leads all scorers with 19 points. He was 6 of 8 from the field. I mentioned 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Dom Jenko with 8. Ocean Johnson with 7. Levon Thomas with 5. Wes Hooker and Bryce Drews each hit a 3-ball in the first half for John Baines' ball club. These Pioneers, I mentioned, they can clamp it down defensively. They've done a nice job on the road, away from Van Male Fieldhouse. I mentioned they're 4-2 this season. The other two teams that have won at least 4 road wins this season in the conference, Elmhurst University Blue Jays and the #1 seed in the conference tournament, the Wheaton Thunder. Blue Jay ball here to start the second half. My name is Mark Kruger. We're glad you are logged on to Blue Jay basketball. Beautiful pass from Thomas and the lay-in to Jonathan Zapinski. Zapinski's first 2 points of the game. Nice assist from the senior Levon Thomas. And the lead is 15. Biggest lead of the game for the Blue Jays. Boy, let's hope they can continue to lead and Coach Baines can get some substitutions in and get some rest for some of these players. That shot is off by Hall. Johnson with the rebound. Ocean gives it off to Thomas. Thomas is going to take the 3. Janko will take the 3 and rimming out, tapped out of bounds. Jay Militello tried to save it, but it went off a leg of Zapinski. It'll go to the Pioneers. Quickly, Ethan Bellino off the bench here for the Pioneers as he comes in for Tyler Miller. Minutes remaining down in Bloomington, and it's 43-31 in favor of Illinois Wesleyan over North Park. Winner here gets the winner of that game. Knocked out of bounds, it'll go to the Pioneers. 13 minutes to go in the second half. Augie and Carthage all tied up at 53. That's a 5 seed going against a 4 seed. Augie, the number 4 seed. 16 minutes to go in the second half. Wheaton leading Milliken 49-31. Jinko with a 360, a bit out of control, but he was bailed out. I think he knew he was going to get fouled. And Ethan Bellino picks up his 3rd. Nice little move in the air by Jinko. And now Dom back to the line. He's looking to become the 2nd Blue Jay to get into double figures if he can nail both free throws. Dom had 9 points in the first meeting on this floor between these two teams. Hits them both here. Now he has 10. And he just has had a steady season. As I mentioned in the first half, it has just been a pleasure to see the improvement from him. Really a solid collegiate player. 17-point bulge now for the Blue Jays. 49-32. 8 on the shot clock. 2 minutes going by here in the second half. Levon Thomas is guarding Hall right now. Blocked by Johnson. Ocean got the rebound. Jinko into the front court. In transition. Dom. Front of the rim, no good. Thomas got the offensive rebound. Jinko pulls up. Mid-range jumper. No good. Zapinski battling for the rebound, and Jonathan got fouled. Something that Jonathan does awful good is hit the offensive glass. You see he had the inside position in there. You see the push. He got shoved from behind by Josh Hudgens. For Hudgens, his 2nd. Ryan Mendoza back into the game for the Pioneers. He comes in for Bellino, who leaves with 3 fouls. Jinko gets it into Sapinski. Thomas double team. Tried to flip it to Militello, ball loose, and the Blue Jays turn it over. Gruber got fouled. Jinko came up and committed the foul for Dom, his first. First team foul of the second half. You'll see the reach in right there on Dom. Dom Jinko, senior from Zionsville, Indiana. Mendoza drops it off to Hudgens. 18 on the shot clock. 3-ball attempt by Mendoza. Front of the rim, that's no good. Jinko, 3-on-3. Nice pass to Militello. Jay gets the reverse. Militello now with 21. Beautiful pass from Jinko. Back at the other end, losing it is Steinecke, but it was knocked away by a Blue Jay player. Hunter Merritt checks back in. He comes in for Levon Thomas, the 17-minute mark of the second half. 12-point lead for Illinois Wesleyan over North Park with 12:25 to go in that game. Hudgens drove baseline, got fouled. Sapinski with the block. And for Jonathan Sapinski, that's his second. And the second team foul of the half. Justin Gruber will trigger the inbound here for the Pioneers. Gruber still looking. And that was close to a 5-second. Instead, the Pioneers do turn it over as Gruber had a tough time of inbounding it, and so it wasn't touched by anybody. And so the Blue Jays will inbound it underneath their own bucket, but after a timeout here as the Carroll University Pioneers want and get a full timeout here with 16:53 remaining here in the second half. A 6-0 run by the Blue Jays to start the second half here, and they have opened things up. It's a 19-point lead for the Blue Jays, 51-32. It's in, well, now it is a 13-point lead for Illinois Wesleyan, 52-39 over North Park, just about halfway through the second half down in Bloomington. So if Illinois Wesleyan holds on and the Blue Jays hold on here today, realizing that there's plenty of time left in both games, but that would mean that the Blue Jays would have to travel down to Bloomington on Tuesday for a conference semifinal game. It would be a rematch of last year's CCIW Conference Championship game between the Blue Jays and the Titans, which was held at North Central College. And the Blue Jays winning that game 78-72. That gave the Blue Jays their very first CCIW Conference tournament in the school's history. So you would think that the Titans would have a bit of revenge on their mind as John Baines would take his ball club back to his stomping grounds. Coach Baines, a 1998 graduate of Illinois Wesleyan. He had a tremendous 4-year career playing for the Titans, won a national championship. Carthage leading Augustana in Rock Island by 1, 63-62. They're halfway through the second half there. And Wheaton, the #1 seed, leading comfortably over Milliken, 51-33. 13 minutes to go in that ball game. Hunter Merritt hits the 3. As the Blue Jays continue to pour it on here at R.A. Fagnall Hall, the lead is 22. 54-32. Three-ball by Hall is good. Wow, that was from way deep. 17 now for Taryn Hall, his 5th from downtown. Well, I mentioned, the one word I mentioned to describe the Blue Jays in the first half is that three ball is off by Merritt. Rebound to Ronzio. The word I used was energized. The Blue Jays seem to be energized. There's a lot of spring in their legs. They hadn't played since February 27th when they lost at Carthage 80-71. I mentioned it in the first half. In a span of 10 days, the Blue Jays played 6 games. That's like an NBA type of schedule. Militello banks it in. Not sure if Jay wanted to do that, but nevertheless, he now has 23, and that ties his career high. Turnaround by Hall is no good, but Jay committed the foul. For Jay, his second.
Foul charge to Jay Militello.
And so Hall will come to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hall is a 67% free throw shooter. Senior will have a pair here. His first trip to the foul line today. Gets the first one to go. He now has 18. Job back in along with Bryce Drews and Wes Hooker for Coach Baines. 15 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in this one. Hall's second free throw is good. 19 now for Taryn Hall. Paradiso Dante is into the game, number 25. He's a 6'7" freshman out of Castle Rock, Colorado. And he puts up the shot left-handed after the steal, and no good. Wes Hooker got the rebound and a foul. They're going to call the foul on who? Ronzio. For Rocco, his second. Went over the back. 15:05 remaining. Now the official is looking up at the scoreboard, and now I think we're all set and ready to go. Blue Jays inbounded here. Wes Hooker stops, passes it off to Bryce Drews. He gets it across the timeline. And double team. Drew on the pass attempt to Wes Hooker. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Pioneers here. Justin Steineke back into the game. A little over 5 minutes have gone by here in the second half. 56-37. 19-point lead. Oh, nice drive and a lay-in there by Steineke. Justin now with 14. Now a half-court trap by the Pioneers. They try to trap it right as a Blue Jay gets across half court. Hooker and Jinko do a nice job of controlling that pressure. Job down low, and he tried to go up and jam it, but he kind of stuck it against the rim. Steineke back the other way. Got cut off. 56-39. Three ball by Hall is good. Taryn Hall now with 22, his 6th from downtown, and a timeout taken. Hall is 6 of 12. 6 of 9, I should say, from behind the arc. 6 of 9 for Taryn Hall from behind the arc. And the lead is now 14, 56-42 in favor of the Blue Jays here with 14:04 to go. 22 points for Taryn Hall. Jay Militello has 23 points to lead the Blue Jays. The other Blue Jay in double figures is Dom Janko. The other Pioneer in double figures is Justin Steineke. He has 14. Comfortable lead for Illinois Wesleyan over North Park, 58-44. Wesleyan with 7:46 to go down in Bloomington. Illinois Wesleyan, the number 2 seed. North Park, the number 7 seed. By the way, we should mention the 4 quarterfinal games going on. There's 9 teams in the CCIW. North Central College is no longer in the CCIW tournament field because of COVID-19 protocols. So that made it an even 8 teams and a fairly easy way to make up the brackets. Wheaton Thunder, the number 1 seed, leading comfortably today over the number 8 seed Milliken, 59-41. That game is halfway through the second half. And with 7:14 to go in the second half, Carthage leading Augie by 1, 71-70. Another 3-ball good by Hunter Merritt, his second from downtown here in the second half. Hunter now with 6. 59-42, everybody contributing today for the Blue Jays. One of their best played games of the season, in my opinion. Shot is off the mark. Wes Hooker got the rebound off the Dante miss. Jay Militello with a game-high 23 points, tying a career high for Militello. Job now dribbling, and he has it stolen, and Job will get the foul as he fouled Dante. Paradiso with the reach in and got the steal. Ibrahim committing the reach in foul. And Ibrahim comes back out of the game. Jonathan Sapinski comes in for him. Ibrahim, growing up, soccer was his big sport. He made the nice conversion to college basketball and really has made himself a defensive presence. Good rebounder, nice shot within about 10 feet of the hoop. Well, here's Hall. He broke free of Militello and he lays it in for 2 more. 24 for Taryn Hall. He's the game high scoring leader right now. 59-44 Blue Jays. Johnson for 3. Oh, the putback by Hooker. Man, did he elevate. Oh, Johnson tried to save it. And Wes Hooker just amazingly elevating there. Almost had the tip in. Man, did he get up. .12:43 remaining here in this one. 59-44 Blue Jays. Elmhurst led at the half, 45-32. Another 3-ball attempt by Hall. Rims in and out. Hunter Merritt got the rebound. Jay Militello on the drive and the lay-in with the left hand. 25 now for Jay Militello. That is his career high. Boy, did he come ready to play, as did the rest of the Blue Jays. Hooker got the rebound off a Steineke miss. 61-44. We are at the 12-minute mark. 8 minutes have gone by here in the second half. We're live from R.A. Fagenal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. Hooker for 3. Jay tried to get it, and they're saying he was bumped by Gruber. So Gruber pushed Jay Militello a little bit, just in his second. 3 team fouls of the half for Carroll, 4 team fouls for Elmhurst. If the Blue Jays can hold on to win, they would move to 7-2 on the year. Johnson with a tough shot. Ocean now with 9. 63-44. Oh, behind the back pass by Steineke, and going up with it, getting it blocked was Dante. And Paradiso to the line here to shoot 2. Nice pass by Steineke. Behind the back pass. So Dante will have a pair of free throws as that first one comes up short. Ocean Johnson guilty of the foul, his first. One more free throw coming for Dante. He hits 1 of 2. It's interesting, all the bench players for Pioneers are standing. All the bench players for the Blue Jays are sitting. 63-45, Blue Jays with the lead. Hooker penetrates, tried to drop it off and does successfully to Johnson. Ocean's shot won't go, but he was fouled. Ocean Johnson returns to the free throw line. Taryn Hall with the foul, his second. And it's the 4th team foul. Johnson to the line where he is 2 for 2 this afternoon from the free throw line. Ocean now in double figures with 10. Second free throw by Ocean is also good. He's got 11. Becomes the 3rd Blue Jay to get into double figures. He is joined by Jinko and Jay Militello. 65-45, the lead is 20. Oh, nice take to the hoop that time by Dante. The southpaw with his first field goal. 65-47, 11 minutes remaining. Johnson elevates for 3 and he hits. 14 for Ocean Johnson, his second from downtown, as he is showing his versatility here this afternoon. Can take it to the hoop, can stick the outside jumper. Only a sophomore. Here's Hall. Tough assignment by Wes Hooker. Loose ball and a steal. Jay Militello got the steal. Hunter Merritt gives it to Johnson. Here's Wes Hooker driving baseline, got cut off by Hall. Elevates, takes the jumper, no. Zapinski with the rebound. New 20 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Back of the iron, no good. Long rebound to Miller. Halfway through the second half, 10 minutes remaining. 4:20 remaining down in Bloomington. Illinois Wesleyan leading North Park 64-48. Dante tried to pass, knocked away by Merritt. Militello into the front court for the Blue Jays. Good one in Rock Island. 4 minutes remaining. Carthage by 1 over Augie, 75-74. Zapinski wide open for the lay-in. Jonathan's second field goal. And in Wheaton, the #1 seed Thunder leading comfortably over Milliken, 70-44 with 6.5 left to play in that one. Timeout taken here by the Pioneers as they take a timeout, a full timeout here with 9:17 remaining. It has been all Blue Jays here this afternoon, 70-47. While we got an opportunity here, I'd like to thank the Director of Sports Information here at Elmhurst University, Mr. Kevin Jude, along with his assistant, CJ Calante, for all their hard work and their efforts of getting us the rosters and the stats, the game notes. Also, special shout out to Ashley Liljeberg, who is our producer director today, along with our audio coordinator and our camera operator and our engineer. Her dad, Glenn Liljeberg, is the executive producer of Suncom.tv, the official videographer of Elmhurst University. And we thank you for logging on to Blue Jay basketball and this CCIW Conference Tournament quarterfinal matchup. The #3 seed Elmhurst University hosting the #6 seed Carroll University Pioneers. Pioneers, they've played solid defense. They have surrendered less than 70 points per game in the CCIW this season, 68.9 points per game. Only twice in 12 games have the Pioneers surrendered over 75 points per game. So the Blue Blue Jays are 5 points away from hitting 75. Fade away short by Hudgens. Levon Thomas, top of the key, wasn't there, handed it off to Jay. Jay back to Levon. Thomas off the glass, no good. Right idea, just couldn't finish. Steineke. Militello falls, no call. Put back in the lane is good by Josh Hudgens. For Josh, his second field goal of the game, and that makes it 70-49. 8:35 left to play. Blue Jays in defense of the conference tournament championship. Thomas breaks free down low. Levon now with 7. 8 different Blue Jays have scored this afternoon. 5 different Pioneers have scored for Carroll University today. Here's Ronzio, guarded by Johnson. Backdoor cut, nicely done by Steineke, and Justin gets the lay-in. 16 now for Justin Steineke. Nice backdoor cut. 72-51, 21-point lead for Elmhurst. Militello looking for it down in the paint. Jenko driving. Too strong. Thomas with the rebound. 6 to shoot as the drive by Jenko. He did not hit the rim, so they didn't reset the shot clock, but Thomas got the offensive rebound and got fouled by Taryn Hall. That's foul number 3 on Taryn Hall. That will put Levon Thomas to the line for the first time today. Thomas with 7 points, now make it 8. Points, 5 rebounds for Levon Thomas. Now make it 9 points for Thomas today. 74-51. Blue Jays looking awful good here today. Thomas with a steal. Levon's going to go all the way. Sidestep that Euro move. Count the bucket. Oh, no, they call the travel. So the Euro step didn't quite work here. Take another look. You see, yeah, all right, yeah. He kind of pinned it against the side of his body, too, a little bit, and one too many steps. So wave off the bucket for Levon, called a travel violation. 12 turnovers for the Blue Jays today, 11 for Carroll University. Nice, another drive. Steineke won't go. Militello, nice outlet ahead to Hooker. Wes on the spin move, lost it and got it back. Jay for 3. Steineke with the rebound. Under 7 minutes to go. Shot by Ronzio is good. Over Johnson. Boy, that was a tough shot by Rocco. His first points of the game. 74-53, and a blocking foul be called on Justin Steineke. 16 foul. It's only the first personal foul against Steineke. Gruber comes out of the game. Replacing him is Dante. Johnson returns for Militello. That might be it for Jay Militello. And Coach Baines wants and gets a full timeout here, so he will talk things over with his team. 6:34 remaining. The Blue Jays are shooting 50% from the field today. They're 25 of 50. They're shooting 53% from behind the arc, 10 of 19. And they have knocked it down from the free throw line, 14 of 16 for 87.5%. So the Blue Jays have shot awful well here today at home. Meanwhile, the Pioneers, 20 of 51 for 39%. The Pioneers are 6 of 19 from behind the arc, 32%. And the Pioneers also 87.5% from the free throw line, 7 of 8 from the foul line. Big differential in the rebounding category. How about this? The Blue Jays out rebounding the Pioneers 35 to 21. Illinois Wesleyan is going to win. They're up 73-55 with just a minute to go against North Park. 1:18 to go, Augie and Carthage. And the Firebirds lead by 3, 81-78. So that one is going to go down to the wire. Thunder leading comfortably over Milliken, 79-51 with 3:19 to go. So of the 4 quarterfinal games of the CCIW Conference Tournament, the one still in doubt is the 4 and 5 seed, Augustana and Carthage. Janko pulls up from the free throw line, no good. The rebound to Dante. Steineke lays it in. Another nice drive to the hoop. 18 for the freshman, Justin Steineke. Janko drops it off to Zapinski. Jonathan turns, drives baseline. Tried to bounce pass to Janko. It was knocked out of bounds by Steineke. 16 on the shot clock. And the 3-ball is good by Ocean Johnson. Boy, he's had a solid game here as well. 17 for Ocean Johnson, 3 3-balls for him. Jumper from the free throw line by Ryan Mendoza, his first 2 points of the game. So it's a 20-point lead for the Blue Jays, 77-57. This is just the 3rd game this season that the Pioneers have surrendered over 75 points to an opponent. Janko on the drive, off the glass, no good. Rebound to Mendoza. Triple is off the mark that time by Ronzio. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay Carroll University ball. 5:02 left. Well, we are going to see Militello back in. Jay pops off the bench here for Coach Baines. 5:02 left. He comes in for Hunter Merritt. Pioneers will go to 5-8 on the year now, and they'll go to 4-3 on the road. Boy, I probably shouldn't say that, but there's still over 5 minutes to go. But the way the Blue Jays have been playing today, hard for them to give up a 20-point lead here. But Hall can't get that one to go. Tapped around, and it's going to go off, out of bounds, off of Dante. Blue Jay ball here. Well, we do have a final down in Bloomington. Illinois Wesleyan wins by 20, 75-55 over North Park. So the winner here will travel down to Bloomington and take on the Titans. That, the Shirk Center, is not an easy place to play, let me tell you. Under a minute to go in the other 2 quarterfinal games, Carthage and Augie and Wheaton and Milliken. Johnson elevates. That 3 is short. Steineke tracks down the rebound in the corner. 4:20 remaining here in Elmhurst. Steineke drops it off to Hudgens. Hudgens drives baseline, fades. No, Dante with the rebound. He has it stripped away. Militello into the front court. Jay elevates to the left hand, and he lays it in. 27 for Jay Militello. That is a career high. Boy, let's see if he can get 30, huh? 3 more to go. 79-57. Blue Jays with the lead. Here's Hall. Hall on the drive, and a blocking foul will be called. Took a hard spill to the floor. See Hall, the help defense coming a little bit late. Wes Hooker called for the foul, for Hooker his second. Hall to the line where Taryn is a perfect 2 for 2 from the foul line today. On the year, he's a 67% free throw shooter. 24 points on the afternoon for Hall to lead the Pioneers. He'll have 2 here. 3:36 left. Hall can't get that free throw to go. Back into the game is Tyler Miller, number 33. Final in Wheaton. The Thunder, the number 1 seed, win easily 81-53 over the Big Blue of Milliken, the number 8th seed. So Wheaton will move on to the quarterfinals. Illinois Wesleyan moving on to the quarterfinals. Second free throw by Hall is also no good. Tapped around. Ocean Johnson getting the rebound. In Rock Island, Augustana and Carthage tied at 81 after 40 minutes, so they will go to overtime. Augie, the number 4 seed, Carthage, the number 5 seed. Backdoor cut by Hooker, elevates, can't get it to go as the ball was momentarily pinned between the rim and the backboard, and then it came down. Take another look at the drive, and there's going to be a foul. Tyler Miller gets called for the foul. That is his 3rd. Gruber back in the game as Wes Hooker back to the line. Hooker was 0 for 2 for the foul line back in the first half. He'll have a pair here. Hooker hits the free throw to give the Blue Jays their 80th point of the game. Blue Jays scored 89 points in a win at Rock Island on February 23rd, in case you're wondering. Seventh time this season that the Blue Jays have scored at least 80 points in a game. And the Pioneers are going to turn this one over as it went off the leg of Miller. Blue Jay ball here. 3:01 remaining, 81-57. The Blue Jays will head down to Bloomington to take on Illinois Wesleyan on Tuesday for the conference semifinal matchup. That is a rematch of last year's conference championship game, in which the Blue Jays won 78-72. That championship game was at Gregory Arena in Naperville. Hooker for 2. West now with 7. And it's 83-57. The number 1 seed Wheaton Thunder. Easy victory today, so they'll move on to a semifinal round. They will play the winner of Augustana Carthage. That game is in overtime. Tied at 81, 4.5 minutes remaining in overtime. Augie and Carthage tied at 81. The winner of the Carthage-Augie game will take on Wheaton. Again, the conference championship game is scheduled for Friday, March 12th. And Coach Baines going to his bench, getting everybody into the game, trying to get some action. Number 0, Manny Rodriguez. Number 3, Jace Berschneider. And also number 20, Jack Walsh, a 6'9" freshman from Sandburg High School, his hometown of Orland Park. Beautiful town. Dante on the drive has it, a reach in, and it looked like it was a clean poke and a steal, but Tegan Pearson getting called for the foul. Tegan's first, a 6'3" freshman from Westchester, Illinois, went to Nazareth Academy. Former Roadrunner picking up the foul. And so Dante to the line, he will shoot 2. Actually 1 and the bonus here. 7th team foul for the Blue Jays. Dante rattles in the first free throw. He'll have one more. 4 points now for Paradiso. One of two from the foul line there, but the Pioneers retain possession. Into the corner, that shot is off by Jalen Tucker, number 32. Tucker is a 6'4" freshman from Oswego. Three ball from the top of the key is good by Ryan Mendoza. His second field goal, and it's 83-61. And I tell you, if I'm a Blue Jay and I'm on the floor and I've got an open shot, I'm taking it. There you go. Elevating is Pearson, and he buries the triple. So Tegan Pearson hits the three, the freshman from Westchester. He's in the scoring column. Colin Morgan into the game, number 33, 32 I should say, a 6'6" senior from Drummond, Wisconsin for the Blue Jays. Dante got cut off. Continues to dribble, now picks up his dribble, puts up the shot off the glass and in. Nice move in the lane by Paradiso Dante, 6 points for him. And a timeout by Coach Bain so he can get Jack Walsh back into the game. 1:02 left to play in this one. Rocco Ronzio returns for the Pioneers for Ryan Mendoza. Impressive outing by the Blue Jays this afternoon. 86-63. They're 3 points away from tying their season high. I mentioned they scored 89 points at Augustana on February 23rd. Let's see if they can get to 90. There's only 53 seconds left, though, in this one. Dante on the drive, and a foul is going to be called here. I think they might hit the big guy, Jack Walsh. Indeed, Jack with a bit of a bump there. And so Dante to the line. He'll shoot two. Boy, Jack Walsh, only a freshman. 6'9". Can add a couple of pounds to his frame. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound by Pearson. Pearson steps back, takes another three ball, and hits it again. Why not? Hey, Tegan Pearson, a freshman, hits a couple of triples here in the final moments of this one. And that ties the Blue Jays as far as their highest offensive output of the season. There's about a 4-second differential, shot clock on the game clock. Down low, blocked by Walsh. Great block on the shot attempt by Jimmy Gillespie. Blue Jays turn the ball back over here, so it doesn't look like the Blue Jays are going to get an opportunity to score more than 89 points. Miles Thomas into the game for the Blue Jays, and that will do it. So they do tie their season high of 89 points. Your final here from R.A. Fagnall Hall, 89-63. The Blue Jays move on to the semifinal round. They'll travel to Bloomington to take on Illinois Wesleyan next Tuesday. Leading scorer, Jay Militello with a career-high 27 points for the Blue Jays. Leading scorer for the Pioneers was Taryn Hall. He ended up with 24 points here this afternoon. So that'll do it from Elmhurst University. Again, your final score. Blue Jays win it 89-63. This is Mark Kruger saying so long, everybody.